outside and where I'm at. I'm not gonna say where I'm at. I probably have in one of my videos. I think I have. But I'm looking out at the cityscape, and yeah, it's definitely raining. I'm not really sure. Do I want to go back? Me finding this on my piano, just like this was a freaking sign. Like, good things are about to happen. Oh my goodness, this just literally saved my whole entire day, you guys. You guys don't even understand that. That's big time right there. Okay, now, I actually don't really know where we're going, but I have until 1:15 before I need to leave my house and I need to go back to class so I can actually go and do product liability. So maybe I'll come back and I'll have more inspiration to get here on the piano and just start going. And I wanted to go more into it, and like there's a lot of pieces of Black Bear that I don't remember how to play nor even how to sing. So I probably Black Bear. I loved Black Bear. Black Bear was about myself. Uh-oh. I just dropped so many songs. It had the teeth, the woolly skin. It was such a nightmare. I'm actually like, wait a second. Blackberry, yes it is. Yeah, it is. Blackberry isn't here. Okay. It's gotta be. Okay. Okay. I even think I knew. Is that a G? G. It's an E. That's what it is. Think that was it. There's no way. Oh my God, I get it now. It's this. No, it's out 'cause it bites. Some like, is that when I went here? Basically how it went. Man, I really did like that song. Let me actually do it again. What did I do there? Easy brain, release from my energy. I'm dead, I'm the game. Watch out, 'cause it bites. Oh. The skin is such a nightmare. It didn't blink, it didn't move, it's standing right there. It didn't sell on, didn't answer. The other day, I met a black bear. It had the teeth, the woolly skin, and such a nightmare. It didn't blink, it didn't move, it's standing right there. You can't make it mink, you can't make it wool. But baby, I swear, the other day I met a bear. Okay, so yeah, let's actually dissect those lyrics. It'll make a little bit more sense. So when I was younger, my mom used to sing these nursery rhymes all the time, and one of her favorites was the bear song. The other one was this like Dolly song. There ain't no more until I find. Wait, that's the bear song. That's the bear song. Hold up. No, there's one that my mom used to sing with oh my God, what was it? I just had it on like the tip of my tongue. And the apples and the fuck, I don't know, but then she would also do the bear song. And when we would go on like long road trips, it would be like that little back and forth. The other day, I met a bear, a great big bear, away up there, away up there. The other day, I met a bear. He said to me, why don't you run? I see you ain't got any gun. I say na 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 na. So she would do all that, and it was so cute. I loved it so much. Definitely made a big imprint on my childhood, even though I cannot remember them right now. But if she were to watch this, she'd be like, I know exactly what you're talking about. And yeah. So I decided to turn that nursery rhyme into a song, but I wanted to make it a little bit more haunting, but also like fit what was going on in my life. Again, because this was, I think, this was after Big C. And I was just like, that's what you guys have to that's what you guys have to recognize. I am someone who didn't lose my virginity until I was 21, and people would look at me and stare at me, but they would never talk to me. So nothing ever penetrated to where it was like, I want to get to know that girl and I want her to be my girlfriend. I've still never experienced that ever. So I was at this point in my life where I'm like, what is it about me that is so intimidating that, you know, has people so scared to even starting a conversation with myself? So I did this in the point of view of somebody who has kind of tried to get to know me, or is in that stage or in that phase of like trying to pursue me, and this is their recollection coming back from meeting this so-called bear, i.e. myself, and he's recounting his memories to somebody else, being like, oh my god, I met a bear, like I'm so scared, like let me tell you what I experienced, let me tell you what I saw. So the other day I met a bear, a great big bear, because I'm very tall. I'm about, I say 5'9", okay, I say 5'9". So, sorry, my phone hit the reset button and was like, you have no storage. And I was like, okay, let's delete some stuff. So yeah, I'm about 5'9", so a great big bear, okay, way up there. Like, she's freaking huge. I mean, I'm pretty slender and tall. This bra is lying to you guys right now. I don't really have this big of cha-chas. My boobs are on my chest. But oh, way up there, she's so tall. She said to me, why don't you run? Wait a minute. Oh my god, this is my point of view. Actually, this is me getting hurt by somebody. Like, I am the bear, okay? He said to me, why don't you run? I see you ain't got any gun. Wait, what? Okay. You have no experience. You have no experience in this realm of like dating. Like, you have no protection over yourself whatsoever. Okay, I'm used to this game that you play in relationships, and how I can toggle with your emotions at any point and make sure that you are indebted to me in every way that you feel, every hour, every waking minute, every second of the freaking day. Like, I know how this goes, as long as, you know, I play the game right. And so he said to me, you have no experience. You have no gun. So I think this is kind of your point where you should probably hit the door, okay? You're out of here. You didn't have that before, so I'm gonna mess with you, and now you're totally on the wayside. And so this is back to my point of view afterwards, where it says, don't know, I was never exposed. You're absolutely right. I never lost my virginity. I didn't have any of these, I didn't have any knowing of what to expect after said thing was to occur. So don't know, not exposed. It's not my gun to blow. So what did I mean by that? Oh no, it's my gun to blow. It's my gun to choose who I get to be with, basically. Like, ultimately, I still do have that say of when to pull the trigger. Even though it did end up hurting me in the end. So so I said, maybe it's my sharp teeth, that scares people away. Kind of, yeah, I've got a pretty gnarly smile, I'd say. But when I'm at sharpest teeth, I may insert name here. And so I was like, maybe it's too sharp. Maybe it's way too sharp. The blood eyes. And that was because sometimes, like, when I have like my contacts in and I'm like really, really tired, my eyes will get really low and really red. So maybe it's the fact that like it's my bloodshot eyes that are keeping people away that kind of scare them. Sure, I'll ease your pain, release you from my empty chains. Basically, I get really like attached to people. And so this idealization that I have over them, like, let me just like cure you, like it'll be fine, like you're the ideal person to like fit and fix almost. And so it's me being like, sooner or later, like I'll release you from my chains, but I'm still chained to it, but you'll get released pretty soon. So then the person goes back to saying, watch out because it bites, something, something, something. I met a black bear. It goes back to their point of view. It had the teeth. It had the woolly skin. I don't have the best skin. I was saying that I've had eczema all my life growing up. So there's like a bunch of skin scars and stuff. So maybe it's the scarry like skin. Not because hairy, but like also woolly skin could also be like my natural hair. Like maybe they're not attracted to that. So it had the teeth. It had the woolly skin. It was such a nightmare. It didn't blink, it didn't move. And that's the other thing that sometimes I get caught up doing. I dissociate a lot. And I can dissociate to a point where I can stop blinking for a very long time. And I will just be caught in this daze until I just snap out of it. And I'm like, okay, we're back to our center. We're back to being grounded. Don't know where we were for like 5 minutes there. But yeah, sometimes my gaze or my stare can also be a little bit intimidating. And so I kind of tried to fit that into this song. And this is not to say that I'm like talking bad about myself, because I think I'm freaking awesome. I love myself till the day that I die. I would never change myself. I would never want to change out of this avatar that they have me in, is what I'm saying. I would never want to switch places with anybody. I like me for now, today, now, yesterday, forevermore. Okay, so don't listen to these lyrics and totally take them like, oh my god, like she has so much to work on. But no, it's just honestly like a journaling for myself, and kind of just letting out the bad thoughts, because if I sit there and ruminate on them, pardon me, I'll sit there and I'll think about that stuff for a while. And it's better for me to put things on paper and ultimately keep track of my experiences and what I was thinking at the time, because the meaning of my songs change over time for different circumstances. So yeah, they seem a bit harsh. They seem a bit like tough, like a little bit of tough love, but that's all it is. It's a little tough love. Sometimes you have to recognize like your flaws, and some people aren't always gonna see what you actually cherish about yourself. That's okay. That is okay. And on that note, you guys, I have no idea what time it is, but I do have class at 1:45, and I'm sure right now it's probably like 1:15 and I still have to walk to school. So on that note, I love you. I love you guys so much. If you guys want to come back and watch another videos, see me go through more of my songs, new songs, old songs, songs that I've produced on my computer, more rather than playing on the piano, let me know. Comment, like, subscribe, tell me what you guys want to see, okay? Because as much as this is my channel, it's you guys' channel as well. So I want to make sure that I'm putting out the content that you guys would graciously accept, okay? So I love you.